It's a remix and I'm coming to you. Don't. Rocking the Christmas shirt on a impromptu, as in I knew I was going to do this last night that we were going to do this tonight, which is normally not our night to do live anything, but we're going to unbox the Ridgid 12-inch sliding compound miter saw right here. Actually, it helps if I get it in frame for you guys, doesn't it?
It does.
We're going to unbox this bad boy. We're going to make some cuts, mount it to our temporary home for it, which is this miter saw stand that it's on. Queefer Sutherland in the house. Hello, Queefer. Best name in all of YouTube. And yeah, but we're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to get right into it. Well, actually, we're not going to get right into it. I take that back. Because both Robert and I have health updates for y'all. Wolf Code Tools, how you doing, Alex?
Yeah.
Why don't you start?
Oh, well, just based on my HIDA scan, I'm pretty sure my gallbladder is tired of being a gallbladder.
Aren't you
Oh,
happy?
no, I don't have too much to complain about other than what they injected me with simulates, that I ate something really fatty.
Yeah.
The other day I had a flatbread pizza, which is pretty much all I can eat. And then these tropical cafe smoothie things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I ordered my little girl some pizza from Domino's. So it comes in and I'm like, I'm just going to take a nibble. How much damage can a nibble do? So I took like the smallest little piece of the triangle of the pizza and I had one sausage. And yeah, I regretted that 5 hours. Yeah, it was bad. So they simulated me eating something fatty with some kind of hormone or something. Dude, I may as well have 15 cheeseburgers and some chicken sandwiches. Like, it's miserable.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but
Yeah.
The good news is it's not life-threatening.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all pray, but I don't know that you would enjoy that. Now, I went to the doctor today as well. No, we did not plan it, but I did go to the doctor today, and the tumors that I had removed several years ago are back. We do not know how bad yet. They're going to schedule me for an ultrasound and a CT scan and then surgery. Had to take care of something real quick. Sorry, y'all.
Click on that. Oh, okay.
Report. And boom.
What's up, Queefer? What's up, Wolfco?
And then I'm going to hide. Sorry. Boom. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, Cody. But we're going to take care of this. We're going to unbox it right now that the health garbage is out of the way. We don't know if I've got cancer yet, but we know I'm going to get surgery. Well, now, unlike our friend Tactics over there, who enjoys just senseless destruction, which I appreciate, I do things in a little smoother manner, I hope. We're going to find out.
Yeah, we'll see. You do have some clamps, though, in case we need them, right?
Yeah. Whenever I watch people unboxing stuff and like they open up the top and then they struggle to get the styrofoam out, I always laugh at them because I'm like, well, that's a jackass's way of doing it. It's just much easier if you cut it. Then you don't have to deal with any of this stuff.
Well, that's in case you got to return it. You don't want to damage the box too much.
No, that's the Tactics way. So in case they go full tactics, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. If you go full tactics, they don't like to give you back your product, your money.
Well, I can understand that. And now I can just come back here and take out. They had a little scanner to tell me how to put this together. And I was like, okay, and didn't even look at it.
SEO Panther says, I'm here for the undressing.
Baby. Do you need me to do my golf voice again for you? We're gonna watch Tools with Souls unbox a big box, a lot smaller than the one he took to the prom. Yes, thank you. I needed that.
Yeah. There you go. I got you.
See how much faster this is when you don't pay any attention to the directions?
No.
Great. Hey, the blade actually came installed, which I did not expect.
They've been doing that lately on everything.
I kind of like that in a way. I kind of don't like it in a way.
We know you like it.
Yeah.
Wolfco, rough news, guys. Hoping for the best outcome for both of you. Health is really taken for granted, and youth is wasted on the young.
So is porn.
Jeremy's been waiting for this all week. Jamie Crew says, noise sweater.
Thank you. I was wondering how long it would take somebody to notice I was wearing Snoopy.
And Queefer Sutherland says he's waiting on me to do the Macarena because my last thumbnail was certain poses.
Oh, Jesus.
Cody Brown wants to know where the cricket noises came from. And to that, I'd say...
Some dork. Sorry, I'm moving as quickly as possible here.
Yeah. You could step it up.
Thank you. I do like where they have the handle.
Yeah.
It does make, wow, it is much wider than the Admiral.
Man, that looks really nice.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's almost like, these Delta Ridgid tools are made quality. Who knew? If only there was like a channel that talked well about Ridgid.
Stupid.
Did you just say it's too big?
No, I said it was stupid.
It's a nice saw.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
I can feel the articulations working.
I mean, it's no Makita.
Tell me, can you hear this? It's no Makita. Now I need is Paul to come here and be like, Makita.
We got BW saying crickets are in the audience. Wolfco says that's a badass saw. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now I just have to figure out how to unlock it.
Is the price better than the saw though? That's the question.
Why do you guys do this? No, the price is probably not better than the saw. What is this?
That is a 12-inch.
Yes, it is a 12-inch. And just like anything new that you get, it takes you a minute to figure everything out. I'm trying to get this styrofoam out without...
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Hey, I got to take this call. Hang on 2 seconds.
All right. Here, you do that, and
hey,
I'll expand our possibilities.
Hey, I'm actually on a live stream right now, but
so I think this is how it should unlock.
We can probably waive it.
Of course, it's not.
I can't.
How do I get that moved? Oh, Jesus. Let's see. By the way, we can hear your phone conversation, so I'm going to mute you. Sorry. Anybody got an idea where this is? That is a nice miter. So thank you, Antonio. Looks like some Chinese concoction. Okay. Let's moves in and out. This moves in and out. That's fine. Probably should read the instructions that came with it. This is probably why they had a video telling you how to do it. It still comes to this. It should be relatively easy. I'll be damned if I know. You guys play with this one yet? Do you know how to unlock it? Let's see. I see absolutely nothing on there. That should prevent it from moving. And the only thing that makes sense is right there. That locks the arms. So the arms move. That's great. This is ballsy to do this stuff live. Because if you screw it up, you screw it all the way up. Still, it is a nice saw. I'll aim it out at you guys.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was muted. Okay.
Yes, I know. I had to mute you because we could hear your phone call.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What happened to my camera?
Ooh.
Did you break the camera now?
Yeah, I broke your camera, sir.
I knew it.
This is what it's like working with children. And then me being a big kid, too. It's just a hell of a combination. Let's see. His device is not connected. It's all right. I've got to get it set up on the rails anyway. Then I'll figure it out from there. I've got good news and bad news for y'all. He'll be back. All right, get one set. Get the other set. Jesus. There we go. And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, SEO. We appreciate the $5 super chat. Excuse my friend there. He's only mildly retarded.
All right. There's a round button. It's orange on the back side of that. Try and push it in.
I did.
I also saw a slidey lever deal very at the back of the base behind the fence that looks like you might be able to slide
locks the arms. So it's for when you do see, it locks the arms in place. That one. Oh, I thought it did. There we go. But
what does that orange button do on the left-hand side? Your other left.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And
This one?
Yeah. Push
this
that.
one right here?
Yeah, that one right there.
Is doing nothing till I pull it out.
Aha!
Gotta be smarter than the tool, and I'm not.
There we go. Very nice.
It's one of those days. I'm actually glad I'm
SDR
doing it.
Panther says, "'Tis the season. Glad I met this community this year and looking forward to many years and many more jokes. F cancer, F Makita."
I'm with him on that last part there.
Hey, which one's worse, Makita or cancer?
I'll take cancer for 10.
Okay, just checking.
If you're waiting for
So
me
we
to
still
say
like a
something.
little bit of Makita.
What?
Which one's worse?
I'm saying I'd rather have cancer.
Which one would you rather have growing in your body? Oh. Okay.
Growing in my body?
Yeah, Makita, right?
Probably not. No.
I know you put Makita in your body before, so.
I mean, you have. You do it daily. That's why you've got your gas-powered Makita drill dough next to you.
The problem is it's really noisy. I prefer the ones that just use the batteries.
The Quiet Strike Makita drill dough.
Yeah, the ones that sound like this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, another sound.
Did that come through?
It sounds like you should be down at the docks waiting for the boats to come in. All right, that side's on.
I saw you punch that styrofoam right next to the blade. I was pretty proud of you, actually.
Yeah, I was going full on tactics. I was like,
would it be wrong to say I might be rubbing off on you?
That's better than rubbing in me.
Yeah.
That's it. Left him speechless, folks. He just has to agree. He's like, yeah, that's true. Anybody saying anything about how slow I am? Stupid? Any of that?
Let's see here. BW says, "Sorry to hear about the cancer. It's just a tumor right now. It's
Yeah,
not
we
cancer yet.
we don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
It could be, but
it's either a boy or a girl. We'll find out.
Yeah, it is going to require surgery, which means I'll be out for a bit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do GoPros really work nice?
Shit.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I'm glad you and I agree about the GoPro.
Okay.
You figuring out your camera yet?
Does it look like I figured out my camera yet?
I don't know if you can see this or not, but I am not looking at you.
Rodney Widger said he didn't get the notification you're going live.
Joshua Wilson
says it's the saw head lock pin. Josh Wilson says a big metal plate in the back of it, and you have to move out of the way, and there's a button that engages on the side.
Thank you, guys.
And I guess I'm going to unplug this camera again. So the last video I made ended so abruptly because I lost half of my footage from this fantastic GoPro.
I appreciate that. GoPro looking out for the rest of us.
But my daughter was holding the camera. She did all the camera work on that one.
We're in. Oh, I gotta say, I did not expect this to come.
Does it work?
With the blade on? Does it work? It would work if I had it plugged in, sir.
Oh man!
But
we might have to.
It is actually a really nice saw.
I have to switch cameras here.
You do that. Let me know when you're done. Please make sure to comp the camera person union scale. He's got 2 daughters, Rodney. One is 2 and one is 8.
Okay.
Is the blade facing the right direction? Yes.
I think that was a hit at me, actually. Kind of had it coming, probably.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, you got to make sure you Turn the blade the right direction.
Yeah. Oh, she swivels nice.
Okay, this isn't working.
Sorry. I'm trying to get this on camera so everybody can see. So let's get her back up to 0.
All right, I got another camera.
Let's see. Well, let's see. Just making sure.
Looks okay.
All right.
It's,
Now,
it's 2K, and it's a lot brighter than the other one. I don't think I need these lights anymore.
all right. Now, I don't know how you guys check for square. There's several different items you can use. I like using my digital angle finder.
Yeah.
But not everybody is into that or has one. So we're going to move right in front. We're going to bring it down. Uh-oh. Would you look at that?
It sounded like a loose bolt.
Not a loose bolt. But it's about half. Let's move this. I'm going to put it right there.
The baby's kicking right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
One more. We're going to get her one more little notch right there.
Antonio says, I use digital angle finders.
Ooh,
Tools are like this. Tools like this. Yeah.
So we're going to show you guys. I got to move everything to show y'all. So I was making sure that it came out fine.
Lee Monson says, hello again from Alberta, Canada. Wow, that's pretty.
So as you guys can see, there is no, can you see that? Or
a little bit.
Hold on.
What are we looking at?
Hold on. I'm going to move it down. We're going to move it down.
Oh, yeah, square.
We're going to tighten it up. Still move it down. Bit more. Bring it right down. Put her right up. She is good to go right out of the box.
Very nice.
And just to show you all that it was out of the box, if we go...
We did see you pull it out of the box.
Yes. No, that's not what I was talking about, but thank you for the trolling. Tight. This is difficult because I'm on a tripod.
I mean, no judgments about you sitting on someone's tripod.
Thank you. At least it's not yours. No one would know. I'm trying to get that shot right so you guys can see. I have not adjusted this. It is dead square on 0. So out of the box, it came pretty well dialed in.
OG Vato says, souls were in the drapes. Rodney Widger says, can you make yourself bigger, souls?
As a matter of fact. Thanks, Rodney. You're the man. Right there.
Nice.
That sucker is dead. Dead on 0.
Cody Brown says he's got to get some sleep, but have a great and enjoyable life. Live. Sorry.
Thank you, Cody.
I'm a dark person. My bad. Live, not life. All right. Cameraman 2 says, well, heck, if it makes you feel any better, go tactically and do the first cut on a Makita tool. Best of luck to your health, guys.
Thank you. I would cut a Makita tool, but it would be a perfect waste of a good blade.
SEO Panther says, as a swivels, you should play lean with it, rock with it, and get demonetized.
Oh, well, thank you. for that. Let's see.
Jeremy says I make a cut, then check the cut.
Yep, we're
You
gonna
know,
do
do the
that
5-cut
next.
method.
5 cut method is for a table saw.
You could do it on this one too, sir.
Why?
I said you could do it. I didn't say it would work. I just said you could do it. All right, Creeper says make sure the blade is tight. That's probably a good idea.
She's tight.
Creeper says I might have to drop some kids off at the pool. The baby's kicking. I didn't see tactics move.
Sorry, I'm trying to set this to 0. And fuck it.
I think that, you know what? That's the same angle finder that I used a couple of years ago whenever I was using that table bender for some 4-inch Ridgid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 90. But we couldn't get it to set back to 0.
Yeah.
But it is. It does look like it's accurate. So we're just going to set this. I should have got the good one. Set that over there. Move the boxes. Now, what is a tool, especially a saw, if you're not cutting stuff, right?
Yeah. Antonio says, wonder if Ridgid got the patent from Bosch on this saw. It looks way too much like the Bosch. Yeah.
This is the Delta Cruiser. It's actually made by Delta with Ridgid badges on it. But this particular saw, I don't know if you guys have been listening to me. This saw I paid $378 or $79 for. The Delta Cruiser, even though Delta no longer makes the Cruiser, is going for what, $700, $600?
Yeah, you got a steal on that thing. Antonio says, have a great live. Got to go make dinner for the kiddos. Great to see y'all. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Antonio. Appreciate you, buddy.
Jeremy says, I used an old Horsey Swanson Speed Square to check that make cut on scrap wood to verify. Yeah.
Yep.
Then make cut. I can't read. SEO Panther says, Tax seems like he's 3 minutes behind reading comments. I am 3 minutes behind reading comments because my camera went all crazy and then I had to catch up.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I can't read?
Yes.
Okay. Lemont's the Home Depot site here in Alberta is not available for purchase.
It's funny you should say that.
I have the TTI one.
Because it was not available for purchase for me either. And I've been wanting this saw for a year since it was announced. And for the longest time, it would not show up.
We'll see ACM.
Thanks, Antonio.
He says it makes sense. That does remind him of the Delta Cruiser.
Yeah. It would show as 32 available online, but when you go to order it, there would be none available. So I kept trying it. Like I put it in my cart and it would not add to cart, or it would add to cart. And when I got to the cart, it would come out and say, oh, there's a mistake that this is not available. I called customer service about 2 weeks ago because I had driven 2 hours to a store that said they had one. When I got there, they didn't have any. I called customer service. They were like, we're going to get some in next week. So
I like the shadow cut line on that. That's nice.
It is nice. I wish I could get a better view, but you guys can actually see it's right here.
Yeah. No, you can see it good.
It looks great. So let's just cut. You ready?
Yeah. Very smooth.
It is smooth. Nice. Actually, a very beautiful cut line right there.
Yeah. Hey, extend that out. Pull it straight out towards us so we get a nice view of it. Oh, yeah, dude. That's nice.
I wish I had a better camera angle for everybody.
I was waiting to read this comment here until you did that one more time, and it says That's the first time. Hang on, I gotta find it here.
So this is the way it went in.
Where did it go?
It's square. I mean, it is spot on.
It's Panther says first time anyone's seen Souls pull out.
No, normally they see me coming. All right, let's check the miter. Now, I'm an old radial arm saw guy. So what I used to do to cut 45s with a radial arm saw is I would take my speed square and I would just literally position my speed square
I gotta find back.
behind where I wanted to cut.
I'll text you.
Thanks, babe.
I'll text you.
I used to do something like that, and then I would just cut straight.
Yeah.
But that's an old radial arm saw trick. Not a lot of people enjoy radial arm saws, much to their chagrin, because they're great tools.
I got a funny story about that, man. I picked one up about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now. And the guy was like, man, it's in great condition. It cuts straight. I haven't moved it from the straight position. It's completely level. And I was like, cool, don't touch it. I'm on my way, you know? And I get there and the dude starts loosening everything and showing me how it goes horizontal and all of the angles. And I'm like, no. So I got a lot of work to do on it.
That's always nice. Now that is always nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we are. And do I think that's 45? I do.
It looks good.
It's, I mean, you guys tell me.
South Florida Tool says, looks like an awesome saw, Robert. Congrats. Cameraman 2 says, looks like the jaws of a xenomorph.
Oh.
SEO Panther Texas is not caught up. He's also reading Top Chat, not Live Chat, with Laughing Cats. Jeremy finally figured out what screwy thing that comes with the miter saws is thought it was spare parts.
This safety mechanism? Yeah, I mean, it can be spare parts, but only if you don't like your arms.
And radial arm saws. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you read.
Oh, after you. Okay. Radial arm saws I used could adjust angle. Yeah.
Yeah. So could mine, but when you're a radial arm saw guy like you, because you don't want to cut through the fence a lot.
Right.
A lot of times you would just use a speed square, put it behind your stuff, get it 45 and nail it. Damn.
It looks good, man. How do you feel about the dust collection on it?
Shitty so far.
Yeah, I'd agree. SEO Panther says, so with a W. Now we get videos on jigs and clamps. I'm in. And Jeremy says, I like radial arm saws, just take up so much room.
They do, but the nice thing about a radial arm saw is when it's all the way back, it's done. Like it's where it's supposed. This is weird. I'm not saying anything, but you guys probably can't see this.
It's cupped.
No, so I have it level in the back, but look at the front.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of dig it, but that's so 45 is 45. I mean,
what positive stops does it have?
It actually has
45. What you got?
So it has positive stops at 22.5, 31.6, 35.3, 45.
Not 45.5 or 46 or anything?
45 and 50.
Okay. Very nice.
It is actually. I'm impressed. I'm digging it. I think this is going to be
It has a button on there.
place.
You don't have to hold that button every time, right? You should be able to just put
Yeah,
the
I
button
can
down and
just
then just roll it
I
wherever
can
you
just
want, right?
hold it. Yeah. Or because it's me.
Can you flip that orange lever out? Is that a lever that I'm seeing?
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can roll it wherever you want, right?
Locks it
Oh,
in place, right?
that did that lock it? What did that do? What did the lever do?
I don't know.
Huh. Lift it up and then push it forward towards the saw blade. Now push it up more.
Push it up more.
Nope. Okay. So sometimes you can unlatch them and then you can roll that thing wherever you want without having to push a button. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, the lock in place. So, I got to lower it more. So this, when you
Yeah.
just turn it, that's all you got to do. Turn it that much, and then you can, it's not moving.
Is there a button underneath that saw that you can squeeze up on the bottom of it? Is it like a little lever button? Is that a button? No.
No,
Nope. Okay.
it is curious.
What's the button on the left to your index finger right there, or is that just a pivot rivet or whatever the heck that is?
Angle.
The black thing closer to the yeah. What is that?
I
Nothing.
don't know. I don't know. This is a lot more complicated than the Admiral.
Yeah.
I will say that, but cut wise, there's no comparison. This is the better saw. The Ridgid is the better saw, and I would say that.
Yeah, BW says nice thing about radial is you can cut bigger boards. Tool Out SS says makes me want to sell my cobalt miter saw and go buy one of those. Haha. Yeah.
I used to so with my radial arm saw, I used to rip, and I still can. I used to rip entire sheets of plywood.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. SEO Panther says, do you plan on replacing the blade? And why is everyone mentioning Diablo?
Diablo blades are nice, but yes, I'm going to be replacing the blade, and I am going to go with the Irwin Marples 40 tooth blade. This is what I've used for a while. This is the one I actually took off my Admiral the other day, but you can see like this is a great blade. I imagine the Ridgid one that came with it's not going to be the world's finest, but so far, I mean, without going into the particulars on the saw, I think this bad boy's a champ. It's a winner.
Yeah, it looks good. Tom
Livening the
W says
sweater.
a 40 tooth blade would make sense for cutting trim and crown.
Yeah.
Lee Monson says can't wait. The problem is about a year ago I bought the old one now. Don't need it. And Rodney Widger likes your sweater.
Thank you, Rodney. I like my sweater too. I think my sweater's sexy. That's not why I like it, but it doesn't hurt.
Hey, if you turn the knob counterclockwise on the saw almost all the way, can you free turn it when you lift up that lever?
Turn the knob.
Yeah, dial the knob to your left.
The knob out front.
Yeah, loosen that counterclockwise, fairly loose. Now flip up the lever. There we go. Well, without pushing the button. Oh yeah, you're not having to push a button now. There now. Man, there should be a way to freaking just move that wherever you want. With that's the whole point of that lever. I don't understand it.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. I can't figure it out.
I don't know either. Let's see here. Jeremy says looks more complicated than my 20-year-old Makita.
Yes, but it's also made for men. Unlike your 20-year-old Makita.
40 Teeth is making some rougher cuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not saying your sweater is sexy.
Rodney, we both know that's not true.
I'll tell you your sweater's sexy. I ain't scared.
I know. I already know my sweater's sexy. That's the great part. There is one more thing we should try. No, that's to lock the blade. Oh.
Did you ever put a speed square against your fence outwards towards the blade?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean like right now, tonight?
Yeah.
I did figure out what that lever is for. If you guys look, let me show you. If you guys look back here, you'll
Yep.
see
30.
holes.
Very nice.
So now it is locked in, and
Joshua
that is at
says he's a fan of
33,
Irwin blades.
33.9.
SGO
So
Panther says, I am still jealous of the zero clearance of the saw, but Ridgid. But glad. What am I reading? But glad I got my DeWalt with the freestand.
I like it.
Yeah. Rodney says, as long as Smurf thinks it's sexy, that's all that matters.
She does. All right, guys, I'm going to cut one more. We're going to do a little more complex, but I mean, it's not complex for you or me.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very
I mean,
smooth.
you guys, I know I'm trying to be fairly positive because I just spent a ton of money on this tool, but that is,
It's
I mean,
nice.
it is
Yeah,
truly
you could
incredible.
glue on that joint, is what you're getting at.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's ready.
yeah.
Nice.
So here's how I show you. I can pick it up and look, the lines match,
Yep.
everything matches. She's good to go. I mean, just straight out. There's no play in it. I mean, this is an impressive saw. If somebody was gonna ask me for a recommendation on a saw, I would be hard pressed to tell them not to go with this.
Yeah, so you can't put that completely flat to your wall, but it's a hell of a lot better than a
Yeah,
rail.
that's not true, sir. I'll show you.
I want to see the back of it.
I'm gonna show you. Just take it easy.
Don't
Yeah.
topple it over on yourself unless it's on. Run it first, and then you move it. Just duct tape the handle on, and then start rolling it around.
So,
Mm.
I'll just make it sure. All the way back, sir. You can put this up against a wall. Just like this. Now, the only thing is, if you've got dust collection coming out of here, coming out of the back, that I wouldn't recommend putting it flat up against the wall.
Yeah.
But
that's very nice, though.
I mean, damn. This is a great saw. I'm happy with my purchase.
The ramp that catches the sawdust.
Yes.
Is it flexible or is it hard?
Hold on. Let me grab it. I gotta figure out where I put it.
Let's read some chat here. I'm getting behind. I was drooling on the saw. Dual bevels usually have a lock to keep you from going past 90 degrees.
Yes, sir.
This
one does as well.
That. Joshua Wilson says, how's the blade movement on that? Didn't look like it moved at all. That's awesome.
It is butter. It is buttery smooth. It does come with a collection bag and instruction book. That's probably going to come in handy one day. I don't know for what, though.
I could never figure out why they gave us those damn things.
But this, he was asking about. So he's asking about this piece.
Oh, very nice, dude. That's how you do it right there.
And it does extend out. I think if I had a vacuum cleaned up or attached to this, it would probably catch somewhere in the neighborhood of 75 to 80%.
Hey, do me a favor. Hold the wood up and down like
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Get it going.
Oh, sorry. What this wood?
Yeah, lay the flat back on the fence. tall. Lay it on the fence. Roll it up. Yeah. There you go. Now lay that flexible part up and down. Let me see how it holds the wood and contours it and
All right.
does all the things. Yeah. Pull the blade down just a little bit when you do it.
So it will catch if it's over. It's probably 5-6 inches tall.
Yeah, no, that's a huge piece of wood. No, but it's nice though the way that it contours around the wood. The olden days you should have hard plastic ones that were extra short because they didn't, know to make them flexible.
Yeah.
So you suffered a little bit with your dust collection. That's nice. Yeah, 5.5.
5.5. So I mean, if it's down like this, and you're cutting through, like it's not even going to touch the wood. And this is what we call 1/2 inch.
Yeah, 2x4 will probably touch though, right? 1.5 inches.
If only I had a two. Anybody know where I can get a 2x4 around here?
No. I think they stopped making them.
Yeah. Now they're like 1.75.
Yeah, it's getting thinner and thinner. Josh Will said the price point for that intricate saw with all the bells and whistles was actually really good. I didn't see any bells or whistles. I don't know what he's talking about. Darn robotic arm.
Actually, a 2x4. It just touches.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's what you want right there. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this so far.
Oh, Queefer's back. He had to feed his cat and his dog. Cats and dogs.
And that is on 0, so.
Nothing. I left it wide open for a comment there. Nothing.
This
thing. Smooth. Very smooth.
Yeah. It's spot on, just straight out of the box.
Lee Monson's probably going to get it anyway.
I don't blame you, Lee. This here, I'll show you guys.
Joshua wants you to run a vac test on it on the dust extraction. You're probably not all set up for that, are you?
I am not, but I know a tool guy.
Yeah. Creeper says T that's easily 12 inches tall. Tactics sounds like he's getting excited about the wood. Yeah.
He's always excited about wood. The bigger the wood, the happier he is.
SCO says I can give you 2, but I have never given 4.
I don't know. Do I even want to know what he's talking about?
No, I don't know. Rodney, we're just jealous because you have a garage. And Josh says, we don't mess with you, Tactics. We just fuel souls to mess with you.
It works, too. I'll be honest with you. The more they egg me on, the more I'm willing to. Oh, so that's disappointing. That part is disappointing. It is not set up for just straight out of the box for a 2.5 inch hose.
Was 1.25 inches?
Yeah. It does come with this handy little adapter, though.
Oh, I see. Well, that's actually good, though. That's great. So if you started with a 2-inch hose, you would have less velocity.
You would also have 2 inches or 1.5 inches more than Tactics.
Right, of course. But if you had like a 4.5, horsepower vacuum with the standard 1.25 inch hose, that's ready off the hop, which is more suited for a job site.
Yes, sir.
So
I agree with you.
You got to appreciate they gave you that adapter. That's pretty cool. Sometimes just the fact that the tool comes with the adapter, then you trying to go find one and use duct tape makes the product just that much more worth it.
So far, have you guys seen anything about this that is not impressive? I mean, if you have, just let me know. But I've been impressed by everything I've seen so far with this saw.
Yeah, man. It's the little things too. Even your wood holder, your clamp, how it just slides up and down and acts kind of like a bench dog or a what do you call it? Like a hold down
Yeah.
where it works at an angle and you don't have to wind the damn thing
Yeah.
the whole way. Everything's nice about it. Lee Monson says the tactics just say 12 inches of wood.
He did.
I probably did.
And his mouth watered.
I mean, dude, it's been getting like, pretty moist over here ever since you pulled that saw out. I'm just going to say.
All right. Let's we'll do a couple of cuts to really check out the dust collection.
SCO Panther says he's not impressed by the color scheme.
Okay. Sorry, it's gonna get loud. I apologize to y'all.
It's actually not loud, so keep doing you.
I just blew the breaker. We just overloaded the breaker. Hold on.
You overloaded the breaker, sir.
I sure did. That means the. Yeah, all that means to me is I got to move that.
Well, your Christmas lights are probably on, right?
No, I
Oh.
turned them off. I turned them off just for this occasion.
So, like I always tell customers, homeowners, whatever, you got three options, right? One, your breaker trips, which is the best option. Two, your wire gets so hot that it separates itself and stops pulling the load. Or three, you have a fire. So,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Let me just trip this breaker real quick. Good thing I know which one it is.
Joshua Wilson had to call in the National Guard to install sandbags at his house at the base of the couch whenever you pulled the saw out. I'll read that again. Jeremy.
So we're not actually getting.
Jeremy says that'd be more impressive if it was at his house.
Next week. Next week.
Rodney says the jury is out on the operator, but the saw looks great.
Thank you, Rodney. That's it. You have officially lost the bod title. Now you're just Rodney.
What's your thought on that blade? Because I just from looking at it, I feel like it's a 7.
You can run your hands across like this. It's butter. I'm going to change the blade regardless, but that's always the case with these.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys can check different cuts, different parts of the board. You could see.
Yeah, looks like wood.
Just no. I mean,
no, it's good.
If you were to glue these, you'd be hard pressed to actually see where this is.
Yeah, clamp and everything. Joshua Wilson says, I read this, but you didn't hear me. He said he had to call the National Guard to install sandbags at the base of his couch.
Why?
Because the saw is making him so wet.
Oh.
I was hoping I wasn't going to have to read that part out loud, but you made me.
That's my favorite comment. I am looking forward to doing a couple of videos with this now.
Jeremy said, just pull the breaker out and put a heavier one in.
It's a 30 amp breaker.
On number 10.
Yeah.
Nice.
Be jealous. No. But
Panther says, Joshua with pillow talking like that. You swept me off my feet so hard. Lieutenant Dan laughs at my stump length.
Rodney's wanting me to bring this down to Branson with me. The last time I brought a saw to Branson, I left without it.
Yeah. That's good on you.
Yeah. So So with the vacuum hooked up and not my big dust extractor, with just the vacuum hooked up, we're getting a lot of the dust. It's the only pieces you're not getting are the ones that are flying past the throat there.
Hey, how do the throat? Hey, how do
Yeah.
you actuate the trigger? Do you bump it with your index finger to the left or right, or do you have a little switch on there, or how does it work?
So let me rearrange everything and I'll show you if I
Daniel
can.
Gomez says, "Hi Robert, I got the Ryobi 10-inch 18-volt HP miter saw.
Um,
Gonna pick it up tomorrow. I returned the free stand, paid 144 for the saw."
I appreciate that, but if you watch this, you're gonna regret your decision.
Oh, Rodney
He's
was
a
the
he's a
vac and the
rigid guy.
saw on the same breaker.
The saw, the computer, and my charging station for all of my chargers are all on the same breaker.
Joshua
So
Wilson said he could tell the difference with the dust collection in the close up.
so here we're gonna tighten it up. So you'll see in
Double trigger.
there are two triggers. So it like just pressing this one will get you nowhere.
Nice.
You do have to push in and
I'm trying to think what saw did I have. I think I had a Harbor Freight piece of crap, right? And it fell off of a table because whenever I modified my garage, whenever I lived in Hearst, here in Texas, where I used to
Mhm.
live, I cut out half of my garage,
Sure.
cased around my motor in my living room, and turned
Uh-huh.
half my garage into part of the living room, right?
Yeah.
And then I only had like such a deep garage to play with. And the saw was extended back. And when I closed the garage door, I pushed down on the saw and threw it on the floor, of course.
Of course.
And it broke the button. So I installed an arcade motor like you would, arcade button like you would like Street Fighter, like the blue or red
Yeah.
button.
Yeah.
And I duct taped and glued that bitch into the handle. So yeah, that was the actuator for the safety. Put it in series with the pull trigger because the whole thing was jacked up. And then I left it with the house, and my buddy didn't keep it. He threw it in the trash. I was like, "No, dude, that saw was solid."
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is now, Rodney, if you want, I will bring you the Admiral that I used to use
There you go.
the next time I'm in Branson, and you can use it for your shop. He's trying to set up a shop for veterans, and always glad to help out veterans.
Yeah.
And I'm a generous guy. All right, I'm not.
Daniel HDZ says, "I know anyone admitted it, but everyone is effing jealous."
This thing, yeah, I'm gonna make some videos with this. Probably gonna have to buy like or make something to do an overhead shot for you guys, but it,
I'm gonna do you a favor and not read all of Josh and Wilson's comment. You can read it yourself, but
yeah,
JB
Bo
jumped the
Chiden.
breaker. Yeah, he clearly not a rigid guy. Shopcat Industries says
Ooh,
that was hilarious, Joshua Wilson.
that is hilarious. But let's just see. Let's
Rodney
see it.
says, "Can you install a foot pedal too?"
Look, that's square, my friends.
I was yeah, dude, that looks good. Looks real good.
And then
I was on a scissor lift and we were pulling some wire, and I was at a Kroger distribution warehouse, and they had paper towels stacked from the floor to the ceiling, probably 30 foot wide by 40 foot tall in a square. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I had a bucket of poly water. Now, poly water is lubricant for pulling wire. It is probably the most expensive, slipperiest lube that you can find, and it's not water based. Well, it is water based, but it's really creamy. It's not like
oh my
clear, and it's
God, it
not
just keeps getting
blue.
worse.
It's like eel snot, man. Like it is like it's bad.
One, why do you know what eel snot feels like?
So anyway, I got this freaking bucket. It's like my first year as an electrical apprentice. The bucket is open next to me. I'm on this blue boom lift that goes up all the way on 4x4. The wheels are like 30 inches. We're in this warehouse, and those lifts, they have a foot pedal, of course, and they got the joystick, and they have it on rabbit, and they have it on turtle mode, and they have like a slow reaction. So once you push forward, give it like half a second, and then you're going to start to do something. Well, long story short, man, I had this thing on rabbit, and I didn't exactly know what I was doing. I was just supposed to be going up,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something that happens with the G forces when you start to swing on those, that you just start to like lose control. And a 4 square box somehow got behind my foot where the pedal was, and the back of the cage, whatever that you're in, so I couldn't physically pull my foot out. And I, I rolled that thing over, and I didn't realize, but a half a second later, this thing starts like going like this, and like the G forces, man, I can't do anything. I'm holding on for life on this freaking lift. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to pull my foot out, but my foot was stuck. So I reached over and I hit that e-stop. Now, while this is all happening, I'm swinging towards this paper towel, stack that's, really, really high up. And I'm swinging right for it. And I hit that e-stop, dude. And all that momentum, that 5-gallon bucket was open beside me. And all that momentum, when the lift finally stopped, and everything started going like this, dude, that whole bucket was like on me. And that's my foot pedal story.
So if you guys really want to know how square this is, the cut's right there. You can see it a little bit. Here, I'll try to tighten it up. You can see it a little bit right there. And that's with all of these pieces not in it. So this is the pieces, these are the pieces that we cut out. Here's what's left. And when you match it, it's solid. There's like, I could glue that together and it'd look like one board again.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, dude. I usually use my miter saw for like, just quick cuts, getting where I want stock, and then finishing up on my sliding
Yeah.
table on
Yeah.
my my saw sled. But that's probably good enough to get some stuff done with accuracy where you wouldn't, you could do fine woodwork with that. Looks good.
So just to give you guys an idea of how far out you can go with this, you can go
Rodney says he's still
all four
praying for that
pieces.
wind bandsaw.
Yeah, I saw. You can go all 4 pieces of this and cut it.
Nice.
So it has got a probably an 11.5, 12-inch
Oh,
depth.
we got a request coming up, but I'm going to read this. Oh, Jamie True's trying to calm down to not get wetter. Yeah. The Sparkies I've been around use green wire lube. They called it frog spunk. And a euphoric feeling came over me. That Jamie True's does a euphoric feeling came over him. He's trying to calm down. Jeremy says it's made by Delta. What do you expect?
Yeah,
SGF
Delta's a great company.
Souls, can you do like 4 rapid cuts and see if there's any splintering? Wood
I
spray.
do not like doing rapid cuts in wood because it's like
Dangerous, but you know what I mean. Like, just do some solid plunges.
okay.
East Coast Ken said, "What's up, y'all? Just pop in and say hi and hit the like button."
Oh, by the way, I'm going to turn the vacuum on again.
Doing some work and projects in the garage.
You can feel, you can hear, and you can feel the suction coming from around that dust collection.
You're just trying to rile up Jamie True over here. Oh, dude, that was a good one. All right.
Oh, I didn't cut it all the way.
Well, when you scare me, there's something to be worried about. All right.
You guys notice where I'm standing, right?
To the side.
So if it were to kick, it's coming back at my computer. It's going to go off over there. It's not coming back at me.
Right.
So there you go. We just did 3 rapid cuts. You guys want to see if there's any splintering?
Yeah, check out the splinters.
So
And then
that's
if you want to give Ken a shout out, tell him a little bit about it. Ken's in here
East
supporting
Coast Ken is here.
Make a phone call real quick because my wife is doing everything for me. And
How are you doing, East Coast Ken? A Marine and a fellow YouTuber is here tonight, and wish him nothing but the best. But look, guys, look, there's just no play in this. We don't even have it matched up, but I mean, these cuts are clean. These are very nice. I'm impressed with the saw. This is a great buy. I would highly recommend this to anyone that's in the market. So it is impressive. What do you guys think? Did you get your money's worth tonight? Couch floating away. Airborne all the way. SCO Panther.
Couch floating away.
There you go. Miter saw is last on my list. I already have one and hardly ever use it. I'll probably get a Metabo.
Metabo would be a good choice for that. Yeah. Did anyone see the short that I put out? I hadn't even checked it because after I made that short, dude, I felt like bad. But
nobody watched my
has
short.
A trim router for $120 right now, HPT.
I do like Metabo. I like Metabo a lot.
Yeah, on Amazon they got a trim router, $120.
So this is going to be my purchase of the year right here. Of all the tools that I have purchased this year, this is going to be my favorite.
Yeah, it'll be interesting once you put a Diablo on there or a
Irwin Marples.
Yeah, something like that to see what the noise difference is. Save that piece of wood so we can compare.
All right, hold on. Where are you going there, Steamboat Willie? I know it's time for us to get the heck out of here.
I'm trying to think the last time somebody called me Steamboat Willie.
I'm surprised no one has. Let me see. I probably they probably supplied the tool to take off the blade somewhere. And you know.
Joshua Wilson says he has the Metabo HPT 10-inch at work. That's got a brand new. I got a brand new for $70. I beat the snot out of that thing at work. No frills, but it's a workhorse. Yeah.
Yeah. This I could tell. This one is going to be like. I don't want to oversell it.
BW's just got a 23 gauge Metabo 18 volt pin nailer for $99. That's nice. Demetrius says the same price at Lowe's. I think I wasn't aware of that, dude. I haven't been to any stores, man. I've just not been getting out. My channel's lacking. I think I'm down like 30,000 views in 2 days. And it's probably gonna stay like that until I get surgery or do something. There's no sense in ramping up and doing crazy videos and then not following through with consistency. So we're going to put out more quality content. If you can't tell, the last couple of videos I've been putting out has been better quality than quantity. So we're going that direction. Less craziness, more. I feel like I pushed the flex to the limit to prove to you guys that it's a good value. Not better than Ridgid, of course, but they came out with some outrageous claims that we had to see through, and we have done really stupid stuff to their tools, and I feel good about how we've treated them enough to say that they're going to last and they have a warranty anyway. So we're gonna start doing better videos, less torture and more just the features and what the tools can do. In case you missed one of the last streams, what arbor size is that?
I don't know.
5/8.
So the Admiral, you needed to have an adapter in there for the arbor to take it down. And this one, no way. I don't think.
Thank you, Joshua. Rodney says best deal I ever made was the $16 for a Banks framing nailer. The nails cost more than the tool. It was open box at Harbor Freight.
Why am I not getting this?
Cameraman 2 says this is the equivalent of the G.I. Joe moon base for adults.
SEO, how jealous has anyone ever made you on YouTube?
Joshua Wilson says tactics. How's the flex warranty process? If you are like Robert here, the other Robert, and you don't register your tool, freaking terrible.
Yeah.
Turns out that you got to you got to register your tools for a warranty to work. Now he did reach out to them. They said they were going to send him an email, and they never did send him an email.
That's true. They didn't.
So there is that.
Cockfighters.
Yeah, but my experience was I actually called to see if they wanted to do a partnership, like when I had 1,000 subs, and
they laughed.
I told them I've been trying to break their tools for a long time, and they seemed not that interested. And they said, "We'll put your name out there." They said, "Did you break any tools?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I might have broke the chuck." And they said, "Oh, well, when do you want to get that started?" And I was like, "Get what started?" And they're like, "The warranty for your chuck." And I was like, "I literally just told you I'm trying to break your tools, and you're trying to replace them." So they sent me a new drill 3 days later, without sight unseen. Didn't need me to send them the tool first. I've heard a lot of good things. Colin, which is another YouTuber that puts out stuff every so often. He ended up getting some washers and grommets for a grinder that he lost. He said, "Hey, I lost my spacers," and they just sent him stuff blindly. I've heard of other people getting some stuff replaced. Good so far. Warranty's great.
One for the warranty.
I called them, left a voicemail. The first, I got a video on there of me calling and waiting, and I cut through it, and I waited 20 minutes for someone to pick up. Nobody ever picked up, and I was like, "Well, this sucks." So I called again the next day. I left a voicemail. When it says leave a callback number, absolutely do that. Don't wait on the phone. They called me the next morning, first thing in the morning. I talked to somebody. 3 days later, I had a tool.
That's one for the warranty. That's one for not the warranty. There we go.
Jeremy says VGC says the Flex is the best tool ever. Yeah, you got to remember something, man. All those guys literally took a dump on that tool brand when it came out for months until they started getting paid by Flex.
That's true.
He's right though. They're really good. They're really, really good. When you're talking about value though, for the average person, it's not there.
All right.
As Robert would tell you, that saw $300.
That's a value.
Yeah, that's a value. A rear handle saw that only a professional is going to use, that's $400, is a good price with a 10 amp hour battery, but it's not a good value because you can do the same thing. Sorry, my kids and dogs and yeah.
All right. Exactly. So we changed the blade.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm watching that.
So we changed the blade real quick.
What are you doing?
I hear you,
Are you gonna go eat fries?
No.
but this. I
Did
don't
you
know
see what you just did?
what.
I said, you gonna eat fries? She said no, and she grabbed my nose and then pretended to eat it and then ran away.
Oh no, I did not see that. Sorry,
I'm doing it
I was
again.
busy cutting stuff over here. I know it's crazy that we would do that. Now let's try this. Can you guys tell that that is cut out?
It looks really good, man.
Not gonna lie, too many times I just don't get around to the LSA. My bad. No, I feel you. I've got 6 of them waiting for LSA. I normally wait until like the last day to do it. But there you go, guys. We're done. We've got everything. I think if this doesn't convince you that this is a great saw, I literally we're taking pieces out and we're matching it up, and you cannot tell where the cuts are. I think that says it all.
Yeah, the saw is solid. On the back side, when you rotate the saw, like not rotate it, but you lay it angled, whatever.
Yeah, mitered.
Yeah, that thing probably has a bolt back there that you can do a positive stop, like a custom one.
So
Whatever.
yes,
Yeah.
So it's got a lever, and that lever, when pulled back, will uh, it'll hit these holes that you guys can't see. Well,
Okay.
you
We
can
can
see
see
them
him.
over here.
We can see him.
So it'll hit those holes, and that'll be a positive stop. But if you, and this sucks, if you take it out of square, it does not have a stop there that I see.
Okay, so it
How
doesn't have a repetitious for if it does go out of square. Does it have a repetitious adjustment?
it does have sort of. This
Cool.
is what I will say. So it does have a locking bar in the back. And I don't know everything about the saw yet. You guys watch me unbox it and everything. So it probably does. And I would say it probably does just because of how smooth this is.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is a way to get it to stop at whatever angle you want.
Cameraman 2 says, I've tried a 24-volt battery on an 18-volt brushed DeWalt impact with great results. Maybe a flex battery. 2 DeWalt tool adapter would make some sense. Still don't know about the brushless tools. Yeah, exactly. So when you have a ratio going on of I'm looking for anything to plug into, a charger, whatever. Don't have one handy. You've got, for example, your phone charger, 4.5 volts USB, 120 in the wall. That's a ratio of windings to output that 4.5 volts. When you've got sensitive electronics in your brushless tools, that's started with a base of 20 volts on a battery. You know, we get of a nominal, let's just say 16 under load to 21 volts max.
Mm-hmm.
You probably do not want to put in anything beyond what that nominal voltage would be, because you'll fry your smaller circuits, because you got an IC circuit board in there that's designed for that certain voltage. Pretty risky to do 24 to a 20 volt conversion on the newer stuff. That's my opinion. That's not to say I'm not going to try it, but especially something with variable speed and all that. And then also the brush stuff back in the day, man, they had big old thick wires on those motors and stuff. Everything now is priced to a certain, price point, and minimum materials are used. So you're going to get less tolerances playing with the voltage. Your 18 volt and 20 volt tools are essentially the same voltage. It's just marketing. Dylan and Dave is in the house. He says, hi, folks.
What's up, Dave? You missed it, buddy. We're getting ready to sign off, but we appreciate y'all
Also,
showing up.
I could be completely wrong about that. It might do fine. I don't know, but I wouldn't recommend anyone do it.
We're gonna head out of here. We appreciate y'all showing up. Tactics, you doing your live stream tomorrow? Yeah.
I don't know. It depends what the doctor says. If he wants to rip something out of me tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah. Well, if your abortion doctor gives you the go ahead, I
Yeah.
say go ahead. Some of us work. I work. I show up though. That's the difference. But we appreciate y'all being here. Look for more videos on this BMF.
Yeah.
So take it easy, guys. If we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you Sunday.
See you guys.
And don't let the porn bugs bite.